Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you if baby Botox or preventative Botox is really a thing and when you should start getting Botox. Okay, let's start by defining what people mean when they say baby Botox or preventative Botox, which both mean the same thing. Basically, they're referring to injecting Botox in your face to prevent the wrinkling from forming. And usually how it goes is people in their 20s or their 30s, they start getting some Botox in their face, and it gets a bad rep because a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're still so young to be getting Botox. And then it's like, but it's preventative. Is it really? Let's dive into it. A lot of people think that baby Botox requires fewer units, but that's not usually the case. As seen per my prior videos, we've talked about how Botox dosage is dependent on muscle strength and not about how much wrinkling is actually present. To understand why it works, we need to understand why wrinkles form. So when we create facial expression, when we're happy, when we're sad, when we're angry, our skin folds on itself. So if you smile really hard, you get the little crow's feet going on, and that's just the skin folding. And over time, as it folds and folds and folds and folds, it creates that little creasing, that lack of collagen and elastin, and then that's when you start to see a wrinkle form. Now, when we use Botox, we're freezing the muscles that create exaggerated facial expressions so that when you do go to make the facial expressions, your skin does not fold and does not create that wrinkle. So with that, you can start your Botox when the lines start to form, because it's still a safe bet that, you know, we're gonna iron it out and it's gonna prevent it from getting worse. But if you wait too long and the wrinkle is deep set, then even the Botox is not gonna get rid of it because you've been, you know, folding that skin over for so many years and now there's this creasing in it. Botox does act on the skin a little bit, but for the most part, it acts on the muscle to freeze muscles. So to treat a deep set wrinkle, you would have to try something different. So to answer the main question, yes, baby Botox is definitely preventative and it definitely works. My biggest issue is the gimmickiness that comes with it associated to when you should actually start getting the baby Botox, because it's gonna be different for different people. A lot of people claim, oh, you need to start in your 20s, your baby Botox, so that you won't have wrinkles in the future. But that's not the case for everyone. There are people that start wrinkling way sooner, and then there are people that start wrinkling way later in life. So when you start your preventative Botox, it's gonna be at a different time than someone else. And if you start your preventative Botox really early, I mean, there's no harm in that, but it's not necessarily necessary. I'm also gonna preface by saying, if you get the Botox because you like the look of it and the tightness of it, and you like how it freezes the movement, that's one story and that's perfectly fine. But from a preventative perspective, how young you need to start varies. My general rule of thumb is if you look at yourself in the mirror and you're starting to see lines without making any facial expressions, that's your sign to start. If your makeup starts creasing in certain areas, that's also a good sign. So if you want to set yourself up to be wrinkle-free in the future, then you should definitely start your preventative Botox when you start to see lines develop at rest, meaning not doing any facial expressions. And then by the time you get to your old age, you'll be wrinkle-free for the most part. That said, it's really a marketing ploy to be telling people as soon as they hit 21 that they need to do Botox, otherwise they're going to be wrinkly in the future. It may be 21 for someone, it may be 35 for someone else. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I answer all questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.